Alrighty, chat. Thanks for sticking around. We appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, let's get back to it. Howdy, Trent.
Johnny?
What's up?
Oh, got back from filling up the sprayer.
Sprayer?
Yeah, I had to go fill it up with gas.
What can you guys spray? You're organic.
Boyer.
Oh, is that something you can spray being organic? Alright, more you know.
Apparently we can spray some type of herbicide that I found out this year. To kill weeds.
Nice. Well, that's good. So what crop are you spraying?
Corn right now.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
With that Chevy parts.
Yo, that tractor on this baler though? I don't mind it. I was like, look at that monitor up there. It's a John Deere.
Yeah.
It's a mirror. That's an odd place for a mirror, isn't it?
Not really.
I've never seen a mirror on an A-pillar. Like, inside the cab?
Challenger has one, yeah.
Really?
Our Challenger has it. Our Beats Far has it.
On the mirror, or on the A-pillar?
Uh-huh.
On the inside?
Uh-huh.
That's odd.
And then you have your outside one.
I've never driven a tractor with... Well, that's a lie. I drove one tractor with a cab. Never mind. Just one. Oh, goodness. Thanks for the welcome backs. I just gave Dad a little present that I bought him, chat. Pops happened to come home while I was in the house. So I was like, hey, Amazon dropped something off today for you. Not the 100 batteries. No. We got talking about, I think I talked about this the other day on stream, ratchet straps, like the one-man retractable ratchet straps. But these have like the little safety latch inside, so when you clip it onto something, it stays on there. The hook's not going to fall off at all, you know? Even if the strap were to get loose, the hook shouldn't come off. I might have picked up some of those Rhino USA. I don't know. I really like the Rhino stuff that I have. I only have a couple things from them. But so far, I seem to really like their stuff, so. I picked up a couple of the, what are they, 2-inch by 10 foot? Or something? Something like that. So. I also have a Rhino USA tire inflator. It's a really, really nifty tire inflator. I like it. So yeah, it's one of them with like the gauge built in. You know, so you don't even need a tire gauge anymore. You just put that on there and yeah, way you go.
That sounded like my Milwaukee little air compressor with the built-in gauge.
Well, it's not a compressor. It's just, it goes on an air hose. But yeah. So it's got like a handle and then like it's a digital gauge. And then a hose with like a locking connector. So once you put it on your valve stem, you can just like, you know, leave it there. And if you're pulling the trigger, it's putting air in. Once you let go of the trigger, then it tells you what the pressure is. Like in the tire. So I've used it a few times now. I really like it. Really like it. It's really, really nice. So you betcha. So I feel like at the farm, we're constantly like, where's that tire gauge? Is that tire gauge accurate? I don't know. So I finally just said, you know what? I'm going to buy something nice. So we don't have to worry about these like cheapo deepo ones that keep breaking. And the only thing we can't use it on is the back tires on the 995. Because they're full of calcium chloride and I do not want to ruin that thing with salt water. No, thank you. But everything else is fair game down there, so. In fact, Pops used it the other day on the trailer before we went on our adventure. Yeah, it's pretty slick. You betcha. So these are the first straps we have from them. So we'll see how they, we'll see how we like them. Only got 2.
Dude, we got some of those cat straps.
Cat straps?
Yeah, Caterpillar.
Oh, cat branded. I got you.
Yeah, cat branded.
Interesting.
You don't really like. Well, they're not bad straps. Just the hooks.
What style does it have?
It has like curl. It's not like your regular S hook.
Oh, I got you.
More like a really kind of awkward hook.
Yeah. You thought our air compressors have gauges on them. They do. Our air compressors, I believe, are set for about 120 psi. And sometimes, depending on the tire, I mean, if I'm pumping the zero turn back tires, they only need to be at like 12 to 15 psi. So you still have to have like some kind of way to tell how much, you know, you can't just run it to the pressure of the compressor. That would be bad. Especially on a zero turn lawnmower. That tire would probably blow up at 120 psi. Not made for that. Depending on the tire, depends on, you know, how much air you're putting in it. Tractor tires, like the rear tires on my Alice are, shoot, like 8-10 pounds maybe. They're not a lot. Maybe 10, yeah. So you gotta have a gauge to know how much pressure you got in there. And then actually they sell low pressure gauges too, which is typically what we would use for like the lawnmowers and stuff. They measure better at lower psi. They only measure up to like 20 psi. So yeah, no, you gotta have something. Otherwise, exactly, you're gonna make a boom. You betcha. I think Dad blew up an inner tube one time by accident, like on an old wagon tire. Like a million years ago. I vaguely remember it just being super loud. Yeah. You have gauges on the... That's what I'm talking about, though. It's a gauge right on the gun, yeah. That's what I got. You can get just a thing that goes straight on your tire from your air hose. You know, it doesn't have a gauge, which is what most people use, or a lot of people use over here anyway. And then you have a separate gauge you check with. Yeah. Y'all must have something fancy down there in Australia, huh? I mean, the style I'm talking about's been out forever. We've just never had one. It's one of those tools that's like not a necessity, but it sure is nice to have, you know? So I finally was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And to me, that Rhino USA stuff it's not like super cheap or anything, but it's really good quality. So that's why I bought that one. Otherwise, I would have bought one from like Harbor Freight and probably regretted it in 6 months, you know? So, yeah. You betcha. You have the gauges for safety and they don't sell anything else. Interesting. Post a picture in Discord if you can of like what you guys have. I'm curious. I don't know if you Discord or not, but I would be curious to see what you have. So yeah. The People's Republic of Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight's not bad for some stuff, and they have come a long way over the years. I mean, when we first started like we first had a Harbor Freight in St. Louis, we had to commute to it. And it was just pure junk. It's gotten a lot better nowadays. It really has. Don't have Discord, but you can Snapchat. That works. That works. All right. Yeah, Harbor Freight has come a long way. They actually have. So it used to be pure trash. But the way I like to see it is if you need, a special tool for a job, I like to go, say, Harbor Freight and buy a cheap tool. And then if I use it all the time, and let's say I use it enough and I break it, then I'll go buy a more expensive tool because it's something I'm using. If I buy a special tool and I use it once and it hangs on the wall for, 20 years, that's fine, You love the tool chest? I haven't really messed with the tool chest from Harbor Freight. You got a 56-inch tool chest from Harbor Freight? Nice. That's awesome. A good toolbox is something that we should have at the farm, and we don't. We keep our tools kind of scattered. We actually have an old truck bed toolbox that was in Grandpa's Ford back in the day. And there's some random stuff in there still. But that's like in our shop at the farm. We keep it in the shop, like with our where our other tools are. And there's just kind of a bunch of random stuff in there. And actually the one end of it is like the most random stuff you'll ever find. But it's one of those places where it's like, man, I need this weird fuse from like 1742. And you can, every time it's like, I bet Grandpa has one. And we go look in there and sure enough, there's one in there, Or I need that one like weird link of chain. Grandpa has one. Always go look in there. And Grandpa's still helping out, and he's been gone since 2005. So
Here's that photo I've been looking for.
So yeah. What is that, Trent?
But what is circled is a Mercedes.
Oh. The icon tools? Yeah, the icon tools aren't bad. Yeah.
So some are thinking like that might be the MB trap.
No, that's the one that's in the mod hub. They left it in there by accident. Could you imagine? That would be funny.
So some are thinking like that could be the third DLCs, like Mercedes.
What if it's part of that DLC?
It's either the third or the fourth.
I say, what if it's part of the fourth and they just haven't announced everything yet? Right?
But then again, like some have apparently researched what the third DLC, like the words of it.
Oh, and their little teaser thing.
Their little
yeah, roadmap teaser.
Roadmap teaser thing, and it kind of goes along with the Mercedes.
Wow. Too bad it's not BMW.
And ironically, I think it was very early this year or last year, Mercedes apparently was in talks with Giants.
Interesting.
About like getting in.
Oh, that is so weird looking compared to what we're used to seeing for like a tire gauge. That's very different. Interesting. Huh. And you adjust that knob then to say what pressure you want, or you just have to watch the gauge? There's like a knob on there, like the black knob.
Sounds like my uncle's, where you like pull the tab, twist it to whatever pressure you want.
Here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can't really tell what that is. Never mind. I don't know. That's weird though. It's different looking for sure. Very different.
See the new manure spreader that we're getting?
I glanced at the photos you posted.
The bunning manure spreader.
You just watch it. Interesting. Yeah, no, you can literally just buy here a thing that goes right from the air hose right to a tire. You don't need a gauge in line. Most people don't use them, actually. A lot of gas stations have, well, a lot more used to, but some still have like a little air pump machine. Some you pay for. There's still some that have it for free, I believe.
Yeah, that's Casey's.
Yeah, or you pay like 25 or 50 cents and it'll turn the little air compressor on and pump you air, but there's no gauge on those usually. I know Quick Trip had a gauge built into theirs, but yeah. But a lot of gas stations, I would say, don't have a gauge. Now they're not pumping up to like 300 psi or nothing with their little compressors.
That has to be Tony.
But
one of like the guys I went to school with shared a thing that said I got bit by a mosquito last night. Bet that little thing, can't say the actual thing, is pretty hungover today. About the mosquito.
That's kind of funny, actually. That probably was Tony last night, yeah.
It's like that.
Makes sense.
Tony, or the mosquito that bit Tony, that's the mosquito right now from Tony.
Yeah. That's funny. Alrighty, so we need to clean bales up. We don't have to work on this, but I might as well get the fertilizer down here and the what's it called? The landall. Where's Chris at to laugh at me? So we'll leave that here. I'll
first how?
Huh?
Oh, you're just gonna leave it first.
Yeah, we'll leave that. We're gonna have a lot more baling to do. Eventually, so we're basically just bringing all of our equipment down here. So, yeah. Just to pop it on the rim. I got you. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I really like that new one. I got the tire inflator. It's nice. Very, very nice. There's a little line trying to develop out there, isn't there, Trent? Radar.
No, actually saying it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. I'm hoping it holds off long enough to cut the grass at the farm because it's apparently 9 feet tall right now. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's like 2, like back to back.
Or even if it's not super wet, I'm probably cutting grass tomorrow. So. You're too safe in Australia. Okay.
Dude, there's corn here that's like a pineapple. We're starting to get pineapple.
Ours was till the other day when we got that good shot of rain. We had 2.5 inches total. No, 3.5 inches, I think. Yeah. Yeah, because we got 2.5 that first day, and then there was another inch after that. So yeah, we've had 3.5 inches of rain.
Oh, other than like last week we were doing wheat harvest.
Yeah.
One day we got like an inch. I think we got 1.5 inches over there, and only like 3/10 here.
I got you.
But like that 3/10 kind of just got like soaked up instantly.
Yep. Yeah, Dad said the farmers are down today. And, no, don't you dare go that way. The farmers were down today, and he's pretty sure they just finished up wheat harvest today. Because it's been so wet. And then, they were out planting soybeans today, still. Planting after wheat beans. So, it doesn't end, you know?
Like that song.
It's the farming year that never ends. And based on the locust, we're going to have super early frost, so It's gonna be a bad year. But it happens, I guess.
Like
Way too
even
much.
like my yard and still pretty brown.
Oh, really? That's
So
not
we just
good.
haven't had any other rain.
Yeah, yeah. All right, send that down to 1. We'll send this down to 1. Everything goes to 1. I actually need our other thing too.
Speaking of Mars, it sounds like we might be getting rid of the good old X mark after this year.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, well, it's I think next year it's going to be 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And after
Yep.
we rebuilt the pumps, or hydraulic pumps, did both of the seals
Mm-hmm.
on the engine.
Yep. You're kind of at a point where if anything else goes wrong, you just be done with it.
We're thinking like one of the brands might be like it's called a bad boy mower.
I'd stay away from those if I were you. Just throwing it out
Hopefully
there.
there's a dealer nearby.
I know, but they're not the highest quality machine.
Yeah. Like I want to go like just the deer out just since I've been around them and had good luck with them.
Yeah.
Either that or like a Toro.
John, it depends on the moisture. We were really dry for a while. Or sorry, we were way too wet during spring planting, and then crops got up, and then it turned really dry. Now where I'm at, we're okay. We're kind of just right in the middle right now. But like where Trent's at, it's still dry. So.
Right, as some call it a drier than a fart.
Yeah. I gotta clean up bales before we fast time. You're good. You're good.
It's so dry here.
Chris, I don't know why you hate. I don't know why you hate on my disc harrow so much. Do you want me to go buy a cultivator? Would that make you happy, Chris? I don't know why you hate on my disc harrow. I don't call it a disc harrow. It's just a disc. But,
kind of like you. Just call it a disc.
It's a disc. I'd never heard the term disc harrow until FarmSim. I've heard of a harrow and I've heard of a disc, but not a disc harrow. The anhydrous tank, I don't have an anhydrous tank. I have a propane tank. I guess it works for anhydrous. I don't know. It's posted in the mod channel on Discord.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know if it works for anhydrous.
I got an anhydrous mod. I just changed it to liquid fert, so it runs on any map.
It's just an internal struggle you're working on. I just don't know why you care. That's all, man.
I think I might do that instead of the sulfur.
I don't know why you care. Oh, goodness.
I'll do that instead of the sulfur.
All right. I'm a big fan of it. It's such a prevalent thing where I live. I just like
Landall.
Yeah. Landall, and I eventually want to go to the Big Sulphur, but I don't have the tractor or the money for that yet.
Same here.
All right, so we're gonna pick bales up real fast, chat. We're gonna knock this out. We don't have far to haul them, so it shouldn't take us too terribly long. And then we'll get fertilizer in the Landall, the disc harrow. We'll get them fired up on this field, or probably do one of them, obviously, and then we'll do some fast timing to get to the proper month for soybeans and corn. It's corn. We're going to start with soybeans, though, because all of our equipment's here. So it just kind of makes sense to start with beans, I think. So, yeah. Well, not all of our equipment's here, because there's only one combine and one swather. But that's all I'll probably run for a while.
I wish with the new International, you can get a shorter day cap frame.
Right. Little stubby truck.
The frame's just like a little too long in the day cap.
Yeah.
There's
Alright, there we go.
A really shorter cab. Big def off. Bigger tanks.
Luck with that. I still don't understand why everything has to have like a def tank or def cap or whatever. We don't have def in the game. Without a mod. Let me be clear before somebody says it. Without a mod, we don't have it. I don't understand why. Just saying.
Yeah, that newer International almost looks like the Freightliner we have.
Oh, nice.
Just piece of chrome bumper, chrome.
Just an International, not a Freightliner.
Yeah, ours is a freight shaker, but
yeah, I got you.
It looks like it's the same. So much paint. Yeah, a lot of chrome.
So we got what, 3 fields over here? It's not bad. 3 fields of soybeans, chat. 8, 4, and 5, and then corn the rest. I like corn. What can I say? It's got the big clumpy knobs, you know. It's got the juice, chat. You betcha. So yeah, that's okay.
It doesn't look too bad with the aero parts once you take the aero parts off.
Yeah. I don't know. I just, that truck struggles too much for me on certain trailers. It's like the front wheels are not touching the ground half the time.
Oh yeah.
Legs 523 just resubscribed for 7 months.
J-Legs, thanks for the resub for 7. Appreciate you. How's it going? Whiskey's doing good right now. The whiskey brewery, yeah. This flatbed trailer's not on the mod hub. No, this came from an itch IO page. The link for it is in our Discord. Yeah. It is in our Discord. Planting. Oh yeah, what's the most useless mod ever? Probably already a thing, right? Yeah, go to the mod channel and scroll up. Trent posted it a little while ago. No problem. It's not a bad trailer. Works fairly well.
That one or the other one.
Yeah, just put. I like to run it with the axle up. The front axle you can raise and lower. If you run it with the axle up, the trailer just turns so much better. Because you only have, you know, 1 axle on the ground, not 2, so it's not dragging it sideways all the time. So, like, this truck, you can be a dead stop, turn at a 90, and go. This trailer will do that. If you have the axle lifted. If it's down, it turns a lot harder. But, yeah.
That one's pretty good. I also kind of like that, it's called a Kylan Skybird, I think it's called.
Okay.
Basically a step deck.
Oh, yeah, nice.
But you can also put a hitch on the back to like a up trailer behind you.
Nice. Badger, that sounds like a mod that Tomcat would make like a movie style poster, AI poster for. Doesn't sound really bad though. Badger, who are all the people? Or not Badger, Tomcat, who are all the people? Is that like all of us in Rust? Is that our Rust characters? Is that? That does sound like a very dumb mod, yes. But I can see the AI movie style like poster for it now. No, you did. You're not wrong. You did, and you're not wrong. I'm here for it, though. Could you imagine? It'd be so bad. It would be bad. Alright. So cleaning bales, Jack. Never enough bales. You've got to be getting close to like, I don't know, thousands at this point. But
Oh, I thought I downloaded the that JMC Top Kick.
the lizard, yeah. I kind of want to buy one. I don't really have a need for one right now, but I kind of want to buy one. I actually don't know how well it works. I haven't tested it yet. I might have put it on the server without testing at all. So.
Oh, yeah, that's probably why, because I need to double click it.
Wow. Scoot, what's going on? It's popping. Right, there are a couple mods, but they're all mod hub. So yeah.
10 vote.
Can't
Yeah,
make one
hey.
first. Snap, going through it. I guess he's not taking that nap, huh? It's 7:30, 7:40 for them. It wouldn't be nap time anymore. Just saying, that's like bedtime. Oh man, that's kind of funny, Tomcat.
Sorry,
Alright,
I was messing with my hotkeys.
Ah, you're good though. 2 more loads? 3 more loads. Probably 3 more, chat.
So he took a power nap in the car.
Oh no, those are the worst. The best when you're an adult. The worst when they're kids. Because as soon as you get home, that nap's over, right? That's
Yeah,
it.
he ate and now he's wide awake.
Gotcha. Ah, gotcha, Miss Walker. Gotcha. Mom used to know this lady, and she had a 2-car garage, and there was like a door, and it went right into her kitchen. And when she would get home and the kids would be asleep in the car, she would pull the car in the garage, open the doors to the car, like in the garage, and the garage might have had air conditioning, honestly, and then open the door to the house. And so she would just leave the kids in the car, let them sleep. It's like, all right.
Morning.
Tony,
I'm back.
you sound like you just
I'm
woke
back.
up.
No, I'm here.
Oh.
What needs to be done there?
Contract Tony.
What's up, Scoot?
Hey Tony.
What do you know, Trent?
You get bit by a mosquito yesterday?
No, why?
Last night.
Yeah, last night.
Not that I know of, why?
Oh, because that mosquito would have gotten drunk. Anyway. Would have had a
Turned down
hangover.
for what yesterday?
Tony enjoyed the 4th, yes.
All I can say is I got some pretty good dance moves. I will say my Spotify's it's so messed up now, all the songs I was playing.
That's
At one-
why the fire department was called for your dance moves. They thought you were having a seizure. Makes sense.
At one point, I think I just searched up like white girl bangers or something on Spotify. It's
Well, you didn't hear it, Tony, but earlier, after the fireworks, the main road there,
yeah.
somebody rolled down that street. They must have had a convertible. It was absolutely blaring music from their car. It was "Party in the USA" by Miley.
Oh, buddy, if I would have heard that, but I would have been out because it's bumper to bumper traffic. I would have been out there jamming with them people.
Dude, a lot of people were like dancing up where I was at. I was not one of them, for the record.
If you
Yeah, it was fun though.
say party in the USA doesn't get you in like it doesn't get you fired up and in a good mood, you're
Right.
lying to yourself, you know?
All right.
So it doesn't get me in a good mood?
No Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, it doesn't get me in a good mood.
Oh, well,
right.
that's sad. Sorry to hear that. I'm cleaning up bales right now, Tony. If you want to start the fertilizer, you could do that, or the Landall. I don't really care. Probably fertilizer first, though.
Are we gonna spread lime on this too?
Oh, yeah. Let's not do that right now. Or we can.
Now Miss Walker's got a joke. She's playing it now on Alexa.
Oh, no.
So do the fertilizer first still?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I
How
do have
many
an
is-
off-stream story for later.
Nice.
I have one too. I just don't know if I'm gonna be around later.
I don't know, Sean.
Well,
Oh, you told Alex. Yeah, little Scoot's dancing.
see, Scoot, he gets it.
Big Scoot's just a stick in the mud.
He gets it to any dance, any music that comes on.
I can
sings,
hear it.
Sings.
And the J.
Yeah, we can hear it.
So I put my hands.
Badger, I can't dance to that. First off, I'm not going to dance that. Second off, I'm only going to do the truffle shuffle. Third, I can't play copyright music. I'll get in trouble. So, yeah. And there's probably not enough subs to make me actually dance to Miley Cyrus on stream, for the record.
I'll do it for free.
Yeah, you will. I know.
I'll come over. I'll do it.
You'll
live.
do it for a 30 rack, probably, right?
Maybe. I don't know. I drank so much beer last night and this morning. I think
This
I'm good
morning?
for a while. Not like I'm not like a degenerate, but like technically I was still drinking and like like at 12
In the
or
wee
1 o'clock.
hours, yeah.
Yeah. Not like degenerate levels.
So the party kept going after the fire department was there. Okay.
Yeah, so we went back to my buddy's apartment, and then me and his girlfriend were on like his balcony, like on the little like balcony like porch
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
And then I spilled half my beer on the on the balcony. So I really hope no one was out underneath us.
As long as you're good, you're fine. It's fine. That wasn't enough of it. It's good. To actually like play though, I would probably get in trouble for that. So
Well,
Yeah, it's all good.
it's kind of cool.
and as of right now, I do not have any copyright like issues with Twitch, and I would like to keep it that way. So
Keep going, Scoop.
no. Yeah, Tony was cutting a rug, so there was too much friction. It caused a fire. Yeah.
I was indeed cutting around.
About the end of movie night. Nice, Sean. All right. Hello.
Oh, and John, this little top kick, it scoots.
Oh, does it?
74.
Oh, buddy. We need that for hauling corn to the Sam Adams, huh?
Does indeed look pretty good with that grain box on.
Nice. Might have to find an excuse to buy one.
And it is indeed cheap.
Oh, that's even better. That's my kind of truck.
Fast and cheap, buddy. What more you need in life?
That's right. That's right. I'm here for it. Sign me up. How many bales will it haul? Put a flatbed on it, right?
I think.
It would haul like 3 bales. Maybe 4. Depending how tall you put the auto load.
Oh man, I forgot to name my tractor.
Oh yeah, you have to, yeah. Yep.
Depending on how high you make it. Probably haul a couple bales.
I will say the Lizard 350 with the PJ flat deck or
Yeah,
flatbed, the gooseneck.
Yeah, it's bad.
5 high is a struggle.
It's also tippy. Apparently, we put the John Deere on there that we have, the little 4755 with the rotary hoe. You tip on every corner. Just ask Dan. He'll tell you sometime.
See, I didn't have to worry about tipping because I was going uphill, so I couldn't go more than 3 miles an hour, so I didn't have to worry about going fast.
Are you going uphill in the snow both ways?
Yeah, while going to school.
Wow. You have, Big Dog, what do you have? You have a horse.
Big
What?
hobby horse guy.
You have a hobby horse play that came with the map? What do you mean?
What?
Huh? Say what?
Oh, Johnny, I do have some good news.
So,
It doesn't affect you any, but I think it's good news.
okay.
So, I shaved
Yeah,
everything.
remember?
I have a mustache again. You know,
Yes.
I rang in. I rang in Independence with
Did you like color it red, white, and blue? I mean,
no, but it's a pretty cool mustache.
let's go. That doesn't affect my life at all, but it makes me happy. So,
Now you just gotta use it for rides.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm talking about car rides, guy. Car rides. Keep it PG here.
Guys, I gotta go.
we are live. You know that, right?
That's what I said for car rides.
He's digging in, doubling down. You have the auto drive for this map. How do you use it? You have to put it into your save. So you want to take the file from, say, the auto drive guy and go into whatever save game you already have set up and put it in your save game. So if it's save game 5, open that up, paste it in there, delete the one that's already in there, or override the file. Sean, I'm fine with that, but if I'm gonna play fast food sim, I need help. I can't do that alone. So I don't know who's gonna be around. I'm down to do firefighting sim though. I don't know what you're asking then, because that's how you set it up for this map. So I don't know what you mean by how do you use, like, I don't know what you mean. Big Dog.
There, Wills.
You what?
I said, what do you mean there, Wills?
What you talking about, Willis? Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to do like 2 hours of each, Sean. But if I could get like Kimmy to come play fast food with me, or whoever wants to.
We gotta have the manager.
Yes, it's so much better when Kimmy's in there to yell at us. You know him, right? It's so much better. We need, without Kimmy, we're not a fast food crew.
Oh, speaking of like games, John,
Yep.
You got games on your phone, Trent?
I got a couple. But what about playing Peak?
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Team game where you climb up to, or you have to try to climb up to the top.
Send me a link.
Somebody ask a dumb question.
Yep.
But you might get a dumb answer, so get ready.
It won't let me get past the first 2 numbers. It won't let me do letters.
I don't know. I've never customized the license plate.
What option are you on? Option 1 or option 2?
You don't want Kimmy, she'll make you trash. Is there achievements in the new flight sim? Yeah, there's a billion. I'm never gonna get them all because I suck at that game, Sean. So yeah.
Oh, and there's achievements on this one too, John.
Oh, this is a game that like. Okay, this is like, okay. Where'd you see this? Somewhere on the internet?
No, a couple of the
Oh,
people I watch stream.
I think I have seen this. So it's a co-op game where you just climb.
Yeah, you climb and you gotta like use each other to basically get
So
up to
we're
the
gonna
top.
scream at each other the entire time. Is that what you're saying? That's what you're saying.
Not necessarily, no.
I shouldn't be surprised with this, but Blackhead owns this game.
We were talking about it.
I think I have seen that. I think I saw a clip of it on the TikToks. Yeah. Alright, yeah, Scoot, I don't know on the license plate thing because I've never customized a license plate in this game.
What are you trying to do, Scooter?
Put his name on the plate.
There's a.
Oh yeah, you gotta go to type 2 for license plate.
Alright, we're just gonna stage this over here too.
Yep.
This is our new equipment parking lot. Just saying.
There might be a little issue in the. Might have got a little friendly in the main field just here
Dang
on
it,
the other
Tony.
side. But
Might have got friendly or might have been on your phone.
I don't remember which.
Where did the swather go?
I put it. It was over yonder.
Is that it? It's way down there. Oh.
Apparently, Steam doesn't want you to see that you're playing Farm Sim, Johnny.
Am I?
Nope.
What am I playing?
Your EVGA.
Oh, really? I opened that last. Yeah, that's probably why.
Like, you're streaming it. Come on, Steam.
Sometimes if I like do this, did it change? I clicked on that and then I clicked in here. Sometimes that changes.
I don't know. I was like, threw me for a loop. Was like, I'm watching you play this live.
Like, I know he's farming. I can see it.
I can see it. I can hear it. Come on, let's see.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Anything good on sale?
Nope.
Actually, this trailer is really actually cool. If you have a use for it, it's really good. Actually, I like this. I mean, it could use more capacity, but.
Is it a loading wagon?
So it's a loading wagon, but it'll also fill trailers. This conveyor belt comes out. So it's basically just a pickup. It has a small capacity of like 10,000 liters. But it's actually kind of sick. We used it on Riverbend when we were playing there still.
So what are we doing next?
Getting ready to harvest over here in 8-1. I mean, we have 2 swathers if we want to get them. Otherwise, we can just run 1. I don't care. But combine, auger wagon, all that stuff. You betcha. Did you get your plate figured out?
Yeah,
Okay. Are you still at the house?
I am.
You want a fast time?
I can.
Oh, we're still full on corn, chat. He's probably sitting up there right now trying to unload there. There's another drill on sale.
Come on. Got all that for it.
40% off.
Yeah, I would get it.
I mean, that's not bad, right? It does take forever to plant barley, so. Well,
Now you can do it 18 meters wide.
now I can do it twice as fast. Whoa.
Yeah, right there.
That's a low price. Wait.
Do I need to go again?
Yeah. Sure do. Tony, I'm scared how many fields down here are going to need lime, by the way.
That's okay. It's
We
just
could-
job security. It's just job security, Johnny.
We might be able to pick up the self-propelled, though.
How do we spread lime now?
The tiny little tow behind, that's the only lime spreader in the base game.
Not so propelled.
Yeah, definitely not the self-propelled one.
It's kind of silly.
Oh, chat.
Johnny.
Oh,
It's my 8,000 deer and it's cheap. Right?
the business allows
Just
it.
for Jacob, John, you gotta buy it.
And it's already the blacked out. I didn't do that.
Okay, you had me, then you lost me.
But you still put a yes.
Yeah, I want to buy the tractor, but make it not.
Make it deer color.
You don't want it blacked out?
Yeah, them duels look good. Yeah.
I can't do duels though, because if we run it on auto drive too much for duels. Well, it's hold on, that looks dumb though.
See, you got painted green. Make it match.
Yep,
Why
painted
is the
green.
ram green?
The top link's green, everything else is blacked out. It's like a bumblebee.
Must have ran out of money for the paint for that one spot.
It's the bat. Yeah,
Yeah, boy, you don't see, can't hurt you.
it is like the Batman John Deere. Oh man, I don't care about that. Definitely need 2 beacons. Sure.
Sean Sinclair just resubscribed for 97 months. Wow, 97 months in a row.
Sean, thanks for the 97-month resub. Tony, how about that? Is that better?
Not at all.
Trying to work at a or airport.
Actually, I think you went the opposite direction. If I'm gonna be honest here, I think black looked better. That looks like hot dog water.
Dude, I even hate that.
Working for the Department of Transportation right now.
Yeah, either DOT tractor or airport.
John, you were going the wrong direction. To the left. There you go.
Oh, man.
What a unit.
Oh, racing stripes. That's 20 horsepower right there.
You're right. I mean, come on now. That looks dumb, though. I can see doing the Vincent that looks dumb, too. Never mind. Hold on. Sean, this is the 8000 series deer that I love so much. Oh, the grill does have to be black, though. Yeah, we got to have that blacked out.
Yeah, black out front grill. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
It's on sale. So actually it's still like $60,000 off right now in this configuration from what it normally would be. Although, is there a way to get rid of the ears, the markers? I don't think there's a way to get rid of those, is there?
America, you can't get rid of America.
I know, but it looks dumb. Actually, I like the EU like fenders a lot better. We talked about this last time. I know the US looks, yeah. So if we're gonna have those markers on there, you have to run like a dual, right?
Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go, buddy. That's a
Yeah.
unit
Rears,
right there.
they're all 4.
I like rears. Rears
Yeah,
would load it down.
just rears.
Rears and
How
load
about
down the
some-
front weight.
Wide duals.
No.
I like
Tractors.
this. I like this a lot.
Tractors a unit.
Yeah,
Yes,
I like this.
sir.
I like this. This is sick. Yeah. Okay, we had to buy it, chat. Tony will do contracts to pay for that.
It'll be
All right,
paid off, though, later,
Dude, if
so-
you're at home, we need to go again. Thank you.
Well, I just didn't want you to lose the sale. I was waiting for you to finish.
Thanks, Dad.
I know, I appreciate it. What, you calling him dad now?
No, Dad. Maybe.
I'm like
I
I'm like the Funkle, the fun uncle.
don't know. I may still be intoxicated. I don't know.
The Funkle. I've never heard that before. That's good. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? The Funkle. Okay.
So my brother-in-law is that for Lil Scoot, and they just had a kid, so now I'm that for their kid.
I got you. I got you. So I was thinking these beans were going to be ready. Oh, wait. We're waiting on the map. Hold on. There we go. Beans are ready. Magic, just like that. As soon as I like... Magic. All right. We're just going to go ahead a little bit to try to burn off some morning dew here on these soybeans. That's the RP anyway.
That's the RP.
And boogity, 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 boys. It's time to swath down some beans. Betcha. All right. Let's do it. So
clicking on the map is so much easier now for way, or not
right.
horse way.
So we just need somebody in the combine with a pickup head and somebody in an auger wagon.
I'm on the way.
All right. There's no auto driver back here. I probably should set that up, but it's fine. One's right there. The trucks are fine. Meanwhile, Tony's over there spreading his fertilizer. That's what he does in real life, so. Yeah.
It is.
I know. You don't have your same machine.
This do be what I do in real life.
Yeah.
You want me to start working this ground now?
You what?
You want me to start working this ground?
I don't care. Well, lime it before you work it, maybe?
Sure.
Explosions? Hello? Is there a limit on how many bales you're at? 51 and only done the headlands? There is a limit. If you're playing as a single player, it's pretty high. Like a lot. You'll notice your games start to lag eventually. That's usually about the time you should start picking them up. Yeah.
Got a little bit to go.
Yeah. So you'll be okay. We have issues on here, but that's just a server and stuff if we have too many bales. Plus, we've had bales go missing, I think, with the auto load mod. It just kind of eats bales sometimes. So yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Most likely, anyway, you'll be fine. Oh my god. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I didn't know you're in a war zone again, like Scoop.
I think it's hard not to hear
somebody
this.
smacked the mic.
I think once they're in storage, you're fine. Assuming you're using like a bale storage building, I don't think that counts against your number, but I could be wrong. Tony, did you hear that like in real life too?
No, just
Surprised. Those two that were close together, I can kind of feel the ground shake a little. God, people. Crazy.
Did you have a war zone in your backyard again yesterday?
So we left here. We left the house about a few minutes after 7, and it was real quiet in the neighborhood then. And then we didn't get home till 10:30, and it was popping off then. I don't know what it did in between. So, the Germans? Okay.
I think they moved to the wrong country.
Yeah, I think that was Japan.
yeah, I think it's a quote from Animal House.
Oh, is it?
Because the guy was like, God.
Okay.
The guy was like, basically giving like this big pep talk. He's like, was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
Oh.
And he's like, pretty sure it's Japan. Oh, he's on a roll. Let him go. You know.
I'm surprised you've seen that movie.
I have seen Animal House.
It's a great movie. It's been
I
a
was bringing my
lot.
new combine.
That's fine. We can get the second swather going on another field. I just don't know how many, like, they can keep up with grain carts. Shoot, I can course play this one and go run a grain cart if we have to. I don't care. Or hire this. I can hire this.
You don't care?
I don't. I don't care what I do. Grain cart come by. Don't matter to me. I can hire this and go get the other swather. Get 2 swathers going and really get after it. That's fine by me. I mean, we have the equipment. We might as well use it, right?
Yes.
Might as well. All right. Well, I'll drive this up here and then I'll go find a truck. We'll get the other swather out of the shed.
I got the international coming back to the field.
Okay. Sweet. So otherwise, I'll jump in the just to pick up, or what's it called, semi. Either way, we'll make it happen. There's really 1 swather, 1 combine. That's a good, you know, combo, right? So if we want to run 2, we need to get our second swather going. Spoiler, that's why we have 2, so we can run 2. That's kind of how that works, Chad. You know? Kinda how that works. That's okay. So your combine, Scoot, plus 2 corn heads was like $1,000 more than we got for all of those soybeans that we sold earlier today.
Not bad, not bad.
I didn't think so. Yeah, I didn't think that was bad at all, actually. I was kind of impressed.
Speaking of soybeans, I finally get to sell with the train.
Oh yeah?
It's finally my highest price.
Nice. I don't know where he's going, but he's hired, so Godspeed. Nice. The train's fun. It's good to sell it. Especially you're on the red farm, right?
Uh-huh.
So you got a train building like right next door to you.
It is quick turnaround time. So from at least on auto drive, it's like a minute and a half.
Oh wow, that's nothing. That is nothing.
Oh.
Right. Problem is to get from here to that farm that's literally right there. I don't think there's any way to cross the river besides going across the bridges. So. Or the one bridge. So, boogity, 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 let's go. Alright. Is it bad this truck has 10.8 hours on it? We bought it brand new. It's not bad, right? It's kind of a lot. Sure, the Ford has way more. That's okay. So them their beans are going to be pretty good, I think. They were mulched, they were rolled, they were swathed. So we should, in theory, be looking at 30%. 30% bonus. Maybe not quite a full 30 because the mulching is a little sketchy sometimes. What is this driving up the road?
The fertilizer spreader.
Where'd you send it?
I was gonna go send it to get more fertilizer.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna fill it up before I parked it.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, don't park it. We'll need it for
Oh, I didn't think about that.
every other field that we're harvesting, so.
You don't know nothing, Johnny.
You're right, I don't.
That's actually that's smart though. Yeah.
When you buy a production, how do you make money with it? You make the product that it makes. So if you buy a tailor shop, you need to provide fabric to the tailor shop, and then it makes clothing. And you sell your clothing. You can set it on selling. It'll sell it throughout the year. You'll make less money, or put it on like storing or even distributing can kind of work, and basically sell it once a year. That's how you make money with a production. It's all about making the product that it makes. Yeah. So yeah. Can you buy the corn and barley for the whiskey? Not without having a placeable buy point. If you had a placeable buy point mod, sure. But without that, no. Definitely not. Alright, what else do we need down there besides the second swather? Probably about it, right? I think so.
Props.
10-4. On the way. I wonder if there's a low water crossing that we actually could cross the river. It's foggy down there now, so who knows? That's okay. So yeah, in our case right now, we're running the Jack Daniel's, the whiskey plant. So we are providing barley, corn, dry corn, and water. And it's making whiskey. And then we sell the whiskey once a year. Typically in June. And we make about $200,000 a year off of it. Which isn't a lot of money. But for us not really having to do anything besides like harvest a little bit of corn and barley. A lot of corn. But we're making money long term off of that. So yeah. Not a big deal. And then, you know, you got to think you get more factories going and you're making, say, $400,000 a year, and then $600,000 a year, and then $1 million a year. More factories you get going, obviously, the more money you're going to be making. Now, it's more work, but that's okay. And generally speaking, your factories are worth your time and your money. Because whatever you make in a factory is going to be worth more than just the base game crop. So, you know, feeding cows and making, you know, taking your milk and making it into cheese or whatever is going to be worth more than just selling milk. Obviously. So, it's kind of how that works. Always gonna be worth more. Wait, we take a grain cart? We did take a grain cart, huh? Okay. All right. Oh, I see where you got my soybeans there, Tony.
Allegedly.
You admitted it. What's alleged about that?
Delete the
Tony.
VOD. Delete the VOD.
Nope. Keep the pod.
Oh boy. All right. You know, I didn't realize on this grain cart, by the way, the door in the bottom of the cart actually opens for the auger. Wait, does this one not open? No, wait, what cart did I see that in? I saw it earlier today. Or does there have to be grain in there? Oh man, I guess I'm a liar, because I swore I saw that move earlier today. Maybe
Probably
there has to
on
be grain.
Grain, maybe.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it's when it's actually like running. That's probably what it is. I know I saw it earlier today though. I was like, huh, that's cool. Actually, I think it was last night. I did a partner contract last night when the world was blowing up around me. IRL. It was quite fun. All right, so let's get the second swather rolling, then we can keep two dumb lines going. and knock out these 3 fields of soybeans in a hurry. At least that's the plan, chat. Knock these bad boys out. All right. Hello.
Hello.
There's the leg.
Howdy.
Did you get that leg? Just me.
Might have just been you.
Man. Was a little real.
Non-spectrum internet.
I don't know. I'm on Instagram. I'm not really paying attention, to be honest with you.
At least he's honest, you know? At least he's honest, Chet. He's got that going for him, if nothing else. Man. What a guy. All right, we can.
Fertilizer spray went to the wrong spot.
Where'd he go?
The liquid herbicide spot.
Ah, it's close enough.
I just send them to one of those because I don't know which one it is up there.
I got
Bug
you.
feed.
Yeah, you're good. Oh, big deal. Did this guy go start the short roads first? He did, didn't he? All right.
He's also on the outside counterclockwise.
Well, that's just like Tony doing it. No big deal.
Wow.
You did.
Come on, Tony.
Maybe you just need to be a better combine operator. You know, get good, kid. You know.
Okay. Sorry. I'll do better next
No,
time.
I did go the wrong way around.
I'll do better next time, dog. Well, if nothing else, I did the first pass over here the right way, but yeah, he did the second pass the wrong way around.
I'm not mad, John. I'm just disappointed.
You're not mad, you're disappointed. I mean, I'm used to it.
I mean, honestly, same right there.
Oh, man. Same. All right, well, now we got a combine or a swather run in 4. We only have 3 fields of beans, so this won't be anything to get this done. Honestly, these beans are probably going to be sold next year, unless we want to invest in a dairy.
And that's if you remember to sell.
Yeah, we're a little tight on money, so probably. But we could buy the dairy and start making soy milk. Just saying. If we wanted to do that. Got $8 grand, Tony.
My bad.
Man, you must have really ran fast to get up there, huh?
Fastest frick, boy.
Fastest farmhand around.
He's Usain Bolt.
That's right, yeah. Alright. Now the real test here is going to be, can I keep up with 2 combines? If we get our second combine going, I don't know if one cart's going to be able to keep up with 2. Because of the travel. But I'm willing to try it. Or Tony could, I guess, Tony, you could run a grain cart too. Or you could go run that combine and we could have a cart and a combine in each field. Cart, combine, and a swather in each field. Hey, we'd get some farming done then. Just saying. Moving the bushels. Why don't we do that, Tony, when you get a minute?
Okay. You want me to about the disc?
Yeah, I don't care. Leave it.
Okay.
You can't really hire that thing. It leaves an obnoxious amount of skippers.
At least it
Alrighty.
mulches it, but it doesn't clean it up.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It mulches, it doesn't cultivate it, yeah, or disc it, yeah. So if you want, you can just leave it or course play it or
I'll just shut her down.
leave it for now. It's fine. Yeah, works.
And I'm gonna run a combine, right?
You two can have a fist fight to decide what you're on. I don't care.
Who let fist fighting?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just take it outside. We don't want any splatter in here, you know? Oh, goodness. At least these are short rows, so there's not that much crop here. We get into the longer rows, it's gonna be fun. Oh, yeah. Hey, you don't fight. Tony's the winner. There you go, Tony. You just won the fist fight. Good job.
Let's go. I wouldn't want to fight old Lex, though.
I meant a fist fight in Farm Sim. Yeah.
Cool fella.
Good luck with that. I don't know how you
The
do
old
that.
Rochambeau.
Here you go. Took you about an hour, but you think you got auto drive at the BGA working? Are you filling bunkers with auto drive? I'm gonna need a new pair of pants if they keep doing that. Just saying. Or are you just talking about to like sell stuff, Big Burnt? Because I've never been able to get like filling a bunker to work. To be honest, I've tried a couple times. Cannot get it to work.
Even with the driver ones you had in 22?
I kind of got those to work. I think if I would have messed with it longer, it would have worked. Also, like a dump truck would probably work better, not something with like a pivot point, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or as we would call that around here, a straight truck, not a semi. Yeah, something like that would probably work out a lot better.
Don't want any pivots.
Exactly, no pivoting. Yes.
Big pivot guy or what?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's
Right.
the only part of that show I've seen, so yeah, I guess.
I still cannot believe you haven't seen Friends. That kind of hurts my like soul a little bit, you know?
I don't think I've ever like sat down and watched the show.
I'm not surprised by that, Tony. Honestly, I know you haven't watched a lot of like TV and movies, so
Tony, that's why there's also laughing in the clip.
non-articulated lorry. Tomcat, what
Or as
country are
we
you
call
from?
it, a semi.
Non-articulated though. So straight truck, what we call that.
Ironically, you have one.
Well, we do have the little guy now. Yeah, that would take forever.
22,000.
Yeah. I gotcha, Big Murray. Okay, I have not really looked at the BGA on here, honestly. Here, while we have got plenty of time here.
Pretty clean.
It does make things lag a little bit when you do this, though. Let's see. BGA is right here. Okay, yeah. So see, he has it set up for all those points, but I can't get it to work. I don't know what you're supposed to use to back in over the piles every time.
Oh,
But yeah, it's not bad looking though. Looks like it's all right. But I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been there yet myself.
that's interesting for the fish.
For the fish.
Yeah, we're getting in November.
Yeah.
They come in, they look like giant coolers.
Oh yeah.
Giant coolers with fork holes for your forklift.
Was Tony
you
even
get
born when Friends was new? Probably not.
I was born in 02.
What What years did Friends run? I don't actually know. Not sure. I'm surprised Scoot hasn't seen it. Dude, that was must-see television back in the day for us, Scoot.
You even watch it one of the reruns?
No, the only part I've seen is the pivot scene.
I haven't even seen that rerun of an episode.
Man. 94 to 2004. So Tony was alive.
Barely.
Ah, I got you, Big Murray. Yep, good idea. Oh my God. Chad, I felt that. I literally felt that on my like left shoulder.
And then
There's
the
another
fish shoot. The fish shoot literally looks like a giant ice cream bucket.
Now, are we putting the fish in like a pond through a big chute like they do when they release or stock ponds? Is that how it's working?
No. Have you ever seen Starbase? Scoop.
I'm gonna say no.
I was gonna reference something, but you probably won't get the reference. But anyway, it's basically a giant tent.
Oh,
And
yeah.
inside of the tent, you have like giant swimming pools. It looks like.
It looks like one of the greenhouses that we already have.
And then it looks like we're getting a new, like one of those pivot style bale trailers.
Actually, it doesn't look like it. Kind of, right? Not at all.
We're
Right?
getting a new mower too.
Probably.
Like,
Scoot,
yeah. Like the single greenhouse.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a greenhouse. Yeah, like a hoop barn.
You know what? Or since you kind of know what Starbase is, the Starbase when they used to have the tents.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
It's those tents.
It's
And
farm
technically,
stuff. What?
Technically, when that show came out, I was only 4 years old.
Oh man, you whippersnappers.
And it ended when I was 4.
I feel like an old man right now.
But you're really not that much older than me, though.
I know, but every Thursday, man.
So Johnny,
Yeah.
would you like if you feel like the old man, right?
Which
Yeah.
he is, yes.
Is 7:30 too early to go to bed?
Yes. I
When's the
may
next
be
stuff-
old, but I stay up way too late.
Miss
What's that?
Walker would tell you no.
Well, you don't have to be up early tomorrow, right?
No, I mean
Then yeah, it's too early.
church isn't until 11, so.
Oh, that's my kind of church time, man.
Or I guess I'm sorry, 10:45.
Oh, that's too early.
And
For that reason, Tony, I'm out. Do they do donuts afterwards? Is that a thing?
oh, at church?
Yeah.
Do they do what?
Donuts?
Not after our service, but like in like the church, like they do between services. They have donuts.
I was gonna say my church I go to, we only have one service. They used to do it. Used to bring like cinnamon rolls.
When I was in my teenage years.
It was like
Hey.
50 years ago.
Back in my day, we had like our Sunday school like class thing, and like Mom was in charge of it, and it was a whole bunch of us in that particular one, and we had a whole bunch of everybody that was in that class. We all came to my house once, and we made like muffins. We had chocolate chip, and we had, I mean, you name it. We made a ton of muffins. And parking lot's too small for not that kind of donut. And we, instead of that one Sunday, instead of doing donuts, we had homemade muffins. And most of the people liked it. There were some people that were a little grumpy about it, but most people liked it. They thought it was cool. And then like we were all there to like serve them up to the people and stuff. Pour out their coffee.
For us, it was great because me and my grandfather, we would always, once we get done with the communion, I'd go up, get the donuts, he'd be in the car. They get first choice.
You would donut and dip. You're supposed to like hang out and talk to people. Or donut.
Yeah, we did that before the service started.
Oh, I got you.
Before it starts, you have like everybody comes in, you talk.
Yeah, this was always after. It was like, shoot, at least an hour, maybe 2 hours. People would just kind of hang out and talk after.
And what was nice is, like, I would go up first, the donation in, get first choice, get two.
I got you.
How are you going to say talk to me and wait anybody at the gas station?
I was young back then. I didn't hate people as much back then.
Honestly, that's fun. That's a vibe.
What's talking? I don't know. I don't listen. Okay, I wasn't sure that it was left. I didn't know what left looked like. I still don't really know what he looks like. Okay, and I'm not just gonna start waving at some random truck driver that's looking at me. Okay, that's weird.
Johnny,
you know what his truck looks like now, though, because it came down your street.
It looks like every other white semi truck on the road. Yeah,
It's pretty generic.
It's very
basic.
generic looking. Yeah. I've seen another truck and trailer from his company before. It wasn't him.
Too, yes. I also thought it was left because it was.
Yeah. It's very generic looking. So.
It is. It is.
And besides, I didn't really. Most of the time, I don't think I really talked to anybody at that like hour. I think I would just like go sit at a table. And probably hang out with like siblings, you know. They'll think I'm Forrest Gump. Wow.
Jenny.
Yeah. Yeah, where's Jenny at? But yeah, I mean, I guess I'd hang out with like the kids when, you know, back in the day. I was a kid though. Before I realized that people are scary, you know? Tomcat owes me money. Is it like popping off or something, Sean? Tomcat doesn't owe me money, but like, what's it doing? I'm curious.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
What'd you break?
Oh, I didn't break anything. I told my my two semis to haul from basically the it was supposed to be the dryer to the train to haul dry corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for the soybeans.
No.
Kind of didn't really think about it. Drove the train from top of the map to the bottom side of the map. Sold.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I might have just sold soybeans in January instead of
Nice.
June, July.
Oh man.
All right.
It's too early to be on them.
That's because it's past your bedtime. You're 11 minutes past your bedtime, Tony.
First time you're thinking about going to that church for some records. Nobody seems to know where you were baptized. Really? Interesting. Dad doesn't remember. I mean, I can see Dad forgetting stuff like that. I'll be honest.
There's like
Go out
20
on
of you
women.
first time.
Go out on women, sit probably in water.
Well, but like back then, I don't know. I don't know where Mom and Dad went to church way back in the day.
Back in the dizzle.
Yeah, I have no idea. I wasn't alive back when first time was born. Just saying. I don't remember my baptism either. That's kind of like, you know, an infant, I assume. I don't know. I don't know. Lived in St. Louis? Yeah, we live under the arch, duh. Obviously. I know exactly where you guys lived. I've been past that place before. Yeah.
Hard not to go past the arch.
Right. Dude, they had a drone show down there last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all like a sponsor for the Superman movie coming out or something. That was kind of weird. But it was kind of cool. I saw some TikToks of it. I'm assuming they had fireworks too, but they had a drone show.
That's kind of annoying.
All right.
When you load the train, the downspout for the load of the cars,
What about it?
it's not centered up.
Oh. It's only something you would notice, probably.
Well, it's like right where the cover is on the train car.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's like they placed the train track and then place the building correctly.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it wasn't the arch back then. Fair play. I do know where it was. Pops and I went on, like, it was one of those summer days where it was like way too hot to do anything outside. A couple years ago, and we just went for a drive, and we ended up at like the first apartment that Mom and Dad moved into when they came back from college, because they like met at college and stuff. It was, yeah, I went past there. It was kind of weird. So yeah, those drives are great. When it's just like way too miserable to do anything, sometimes just go for a drive. You betcha.
I'll be RB.
All right, again. Jam real quick. Tony, how's coming? I didn't know where they're going.
It's good.
You about to fall asleep?
I would be lying if I said I'm not getting a little tired.
Too much, you know. Yeah. It happens. You can go to bed whenever you want. You don't have to stay up and play Farm Sim with us.
I think someone was messing with me last night, though.
Like putting something in a drink?
No.
Like,
I like whenever I would grab one, like they must have had a hole in it, or like the bottom must have just like fell out or something, because I feel like it just had to keep going back to the cooler all the time to get another one.
yeah,
Really,
I'm sure.
Really, it was really odd.
Yeah, something wrong with that cooler, huh?
Must be.
All right. Interesting. Big Al, what's going on? How are you?
It's
How was
actually the
your-
cooler that I brought from my house.
Yeah.
Maybe I sabotaged my own cooler. Big Al. Howdy.
I mean, man, anything's possible these days, you know? Anything's possible.
I kind of want to be around like after stream. We'll see what happens. I doubt it, but maybe.
That's not till at least 10 o'clock.
I know.
Say hi to Big Al. Oh, Big Al's been partying in the heat? Or for Tony, you mean? Let's go, Big Al. Tony definitely had... yeah, definitely a party yesterday.
I was just celebrating our independence.
The fire department was called.
Allegedly.
The retirement party in this. Yeah, Tony, you just can't control yourself at parties, can you?
No, I was doing fine. I was doing okay. We were calm because I was grilling. Okay, I gotta had to make sure, had to watch my meat, you know, with a close eye.
You better be glad Carson's not here anymore. That would be an alert so fast if he was around anymore.
And then, you just, I mean, there wasn't nothing else to do but watch fireworks and get a little thirsty.
Heat sat you down. That's not good, Big Al. Not good to get too hot. I don't know if you did do some grilling yesterday, right?
Yeah, I did some.
I think he mostly consumed beverages, the way it sounds, yesterday.
I mostly, I kind of helped with the hamburgers, and then like I did a lot of we had a lot of glizzies.
Jesus.
I'm so sorry.
Are you still drunk?
We had hot dogs.
You know, the 4th of July does
Trent,
make me want a
please
hot
tell me
dog.
you're
Real
clip
bad.
all this.
No, we're not clipping any of this, no.
I'm done. I'm going to bed.
Okay, bye. Oh, man.
But if you were there on the 3rd when we grilled some brats, or I grilled some brats, did not go that well.
All right, we're going to decline that, and we're going to decline that, and we're going to decline that. Chat, you can't say that. Especially the first one. Jeez. Oh, man. We're talking about Tony, guys. Come on, be nice. Goodness me. Yeah, family friendly, guys. Family friendly. Tony's talking about hot dogs. He wanted to eat one real bad. What's that? What's her name that says that? You know, something about the 4th of July makes me want a hot dog real bad. You know.
I don't know.
It's funny. It's funny. All right. We're going to go put this over yonder. And, you know what? I'm probably going to send my auger wagon over there so I have something to drive back. Could send the truck, but I'll send the auger wagon. So why not? Why not? Send this to 5. $25%, Big L. Yep. 25%. We ran science on it, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something. It still works. So technically that field was mulched, mostly mulched, because with crop destruction on it doesn't mulch at all. And then it was rolled too. So in a perfect world, mulch plus rolled plus swather, we'd be getting like a 30% bonus. We're not going to get a full 30 across the entire field, but in the spots where it was mulched, we should. So you betcha. We got 2 swathers now. We got 2 combines. We spent them, I don't know, about $1 million on equipment earlier today. So swather we already had though. We bought it the other day. And we had the whole map in soybeans. We bought the second swather. The whole map. All of our fields, not the whole map. We really don't own that much. I think next time we have an influx of cash, we're probably looking at fields. I don't know of any other equipment we have to buy. Like another mulcher would be nice sometimes. Another rotary hoe would be nice, but they're cheap. So I don't really count on that too much. But I think fields might be soon.
Have we upgraded our plowing facilities or?
No. Not yet. Why can I
Might be
not?
one more upgrade to do.
Why can I not hire this guy? I can't hire him. You guys ever just have that where you can't hire something? I would advertise plowing. What, like a third one?
Well,
Something
we're still
bigger?
using those small plows or a bigger
Yeah.
plow?
Oh. Small plows are great. We're up to number 8 still. We've been a little stagnant at 8, but we've also been upgrading our equipment like crazy. Except for our plowing capabilities. We haven't changed those at all. I don't mind them small ones because they don't take big tractors. I use them for plowing contracts like crazy. I don't know if anybody else uses them, but they'll out plow a like a big conventional plow any day. Let's look. So right now we have two. They're only 6 meters, but they go 12. Our next upgrade would technically be that, but that takes 500 horsepower. I mean, we can go all the way.
410.
Yeah, but we're still like early. Do we need to go to our late game stuff right now? You know, this is $8,000, Scoot, you know? And we got a ton of little tractors, you know? Yeah, I wouldn't mind a couple more, honestly. So. We are buying the fields in order, Big Al. Yep. Yes, we are. You're back. You went to a fish fry. Well, I hope it was good. Yeah, Tomcat. Okay, Tomcat found it. There it is. In Discord, yeah, the hot dog thing. You betcha. All right, let's go back and run cart. Need a third for the storage rack? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, the ground speed is what makes those things so nice, and that they don't take any horsepower. I mean, even the 20 can run them. Not very efficiently, but it can. So, yeah. They're pretty awesome. But again, we were talking about like selling tractors earlier, because I did sell like a combine today, and I sold our starting corn planters today, those Cavernland ones. But I don't want to sell any tractors yet. We still use them. We still have jobs that we can use them. There's a lot of times on here when we get really running, there's no extra tractors. So between plowing and mulching and baling, yeah, we use a ton of our small tractors still. Shoot, hauling water, that's been a dedicated tractor lately. That's that Fiat. It's been hooked to that water trailer for like 2 weeks or something, IRL, or at least a week IRL. And it just hasn't moved. So, I mean, it moves. It runs water all the time. Like a lot of water. Like, actually needs to run right now. That river's getting a little too much water in it. We gotta pull some out and make whiskey. Or something like that. That's okay. Now we do still have our small grain carts. I think I'm okay getting rid of those finally. I think. With having just big combines now, we have 2 X9s. The little grain carts kind of don't make sense anymore. I think. So yeah, we'll
At the end of this pass, I'll be again.
Okay, all good. You want to hop out so I can keep rolling?
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, appreciate it. You can have it back when you come back. But yeah, so the little grain carts probably need to find their way to the shop. Thanks, Skip. Yeah, they probably just need to go away. Which is not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Alright. Turn this on. Oh, the one time I hold it down, I got it really close. Wow. Amazing. Heck yeah. Alright. So, we're going to finish combining here. We got 5 to go. Tony, I think, is working over there in 4. I don't know. He might be asleep by now.
I'm still here, man.
I don't know, you're not asleep.
He's getting after it, boys. Pitter pattering and all.
I'm pitter patter, Peter Pan.
God.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, online.
Oh, God.
Online. You can't look at that, John. You can't worry about that.
How much is that spreader? 195,000 for that. And then another 48 for that, huh? Ay caramba, dude.
Yeah, that has a little more.
Little bit of a price tag to it, huh?
We'll probably make that on the straw though.
Yeah, true. So that holds 19.2. That's not bad.
Yeah, but I thought you said that was a little too much.
Well, I mean, this one can hold 18, Trent. The tow behind. Although that is a way larger, like, physical size, you know what I mean? So, yeah. We have a lot of lime spread. Now, technically, if we wanted to, we could buy the sprayer for that for the spreader sprayer, you know, buy the other part, and then sell off that sprayer that we do have. In case sometimes we end up spraying, most of the time we don't, but sometimes we do. So, yeah. Yeah. You want this back? Scoot.
Now you're getting finished.
Ah.
And the
Yeah.
4.
How did Tomcat get me and Rust? Never played Rust.
Are there people's names on there?
Yeah,
Oh.
like Tony Rigatoni, Carson.
How?
Trent, why you look like that, dog?
I believe he just added those names. They're not actually on there, right? No, okay, I don't know. That is my Rust character, though. That's 100% me.
But I never played Rust, so.
Steam. Oh, but that's weird though, because like you said, he never played it. Wow. That's kind of odd. You don't even own Rust, do you?
I have never even bought it.
I feel like Trent in a Rust server would just be hilarious. Right?
Well, Trent, unfortunately, we already had our once-a-year Rust server, so we're going to have to wait till
Yeah,
next
you're going to
year.
have to wait a minute. Mickey, what's going on? You've played Rust for 20 minutes and your name's up there? Yeah. It's just who he's friends with on Steam is what it is. I guess. That's kind of wild. Kind of wild. Maybe that's what it is, Tomcat, yeah. That's just what he would look like if he did play Rust. Kind of wild, honestly. Because you don't get to pick your character. You are who you are. There's no character selection in that game. Oh yeah. The biggest thing with Rust, I got to figure out how to add a whitelist. to like a self-hosted server. So, because we had people in there. We had people in there last time that were definitely not from like the Plow. And yeah.
It do be like that sometimes, Trent.
Trent, you don't get to decide. Tony, aren't you a woman in Rust?
Maybe.
For sure. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how I got like generic white guy, but I did.
Generic white guy.
Yeah.
White guy, beard.
Yeah, I don't
Short
know.
beard.
Yeah. Yeah, Tomcat's a woman. There you go. Yeah. In Rust,
Well.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's a strange game, but it's fun. You're learning that you shouldn't touch the landscape tool. That's a good rule of thumb to have, yeah. You can mess some things up with landscape tool real fast. Just saying. This is the end, right? No more after this? In this field?
Yes, this is the end.
It's
That's
the
where you know
end of the world. Wait. As we know it.
Kind of goes along with what we watched yesterday.